Hey, this is Miss Ware. Welcome to the last Thinking Thursday. Today, because Miss Ware loves bubbles, I'm going to do a bunch of bubble experiments. Huzzah! So first things first, we're going to have to make our bubble solution. For that, you're going to need some things to measure with. You're going to need some water. You're going to need some soap. I'm using Dawn soap. It's covered in clay, excuse that. And special ingredient, you're gonna need some glycerin. This is a little hard to find, but if you hunt for it, you can do it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a cup of water in here. So you have to read the bottom of this line. This is called the meniscus. That's how you know how much water you have. Your meniscus should be right at this line. And it is. Good job. All right, next thing you're going to do is you're going to add your soap. I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of soap. Beans. The very next thing you do is add your glycerin. Hold on, let me mix this up. Just making a vortex. Ooh, look at that. I like how it turns the water blue. Blue is one of Miss Ware's favorite colors.
It looks green in the back. I bet that's because the liquid is blue and the counter is yellow. I remember that blue and yellow makes green. That's why it looks green. That's so cool.
That is a very astute observation, Miss Chung. Okay. All right, fancy stuff. This is for the glycerin. Now, the reason why we add glycerin is because it makes the bubbles more durable. It adds another layer around the bubbles. And you can do a lot more with their bubble solution now that it pops less often. All right, guys, so now I'm going to show you how to blow bubbles without using your own air by using a pipette. So you're just going to dip your pipette in your bubble solution, and then you are going to squeeze the tip of your pipette to make your bubbles. You can go into one bubble and make more, right? Just making these bubbles all around. It's really cool.
If the glycerin makes it stronger, does that mean you can touch it?
Yeah.
Is it gonna pop?
But you must have your hands wet, right? So either dip them in your bubble solution or in some water, and then you can touch them.
Whoa!
Isn't that cool? I'm going to make a box or a cube out of pipe cleaner, and then I'm going to make a square bubble. It's going to be cool. So what you're going to need is you're going to make these little twists at the bottom, and you're going to want to make this kind of pyramid pattern, right? And you're gonna want to do that 3 more times. So I've made my 4 little pyramid thingies, and what I've done is I put straws on my pipe cleaners so that the bubbles have a smooth surface to attach themselves to. Okay, cut. All right, so I've made my cube, but I'm having a problem with it being so big, it's not very stable. So I'm not gonna give up. I'm going to think of something to do. You know what I think I should do? Is I should make my cube a lot smaller. I think that'll help it with its stability. All right, I'll be back. Cut. All right, guys. So now, I made my box a lot smaller, and I'm gonna flatten it and put it in my solution. Look at that, guys. Wiggle it around. Look, there's a square bubble in the middle. How cool is that? You too can make square bubbles at home. Oh, that's so cool. Wow. Look at that. Can make all kinds of shapes. Wow. Looks like an hourglass.